G'day gamers and welcome to the Thursday's edition of the Gaming News Reaction / Opinion Show, and today's topics are going to be around Nintendo's latest update and what is going to be on there. Sony's released a new controller which looks a bit different to the rest of them, and along in the quick news we're going to talk about a new Telltale game coming to the Nintendo Switch, Resident Evil 7 and the Master Chief Collection. And don't forget guys, if you go on and you've already made up your opinions about the news that we're talking about today, hit the comment section down below. Mad Mikey Gaming. That's right, I'm Mad Mikey and I come from the bloody land down under. And if you go on to like today's video, don't forget to do me a favor and be a mate and give us a thumbs up and share and subscribe the video with your friends because they might be mad about games like you and me. And while you're at it, don't forget to ring a ding 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 that bell, which is the notifications one, so you never miss another video of Mad Mikey Gaming. Now, into the first bit of today's gaming news, opinions and reactions. Nintendo Switch has brought out its latest 4.0 patch for the Nintendo Switch. It's made the big jump from 3.02, and the details are as follows. You will now have the ability to transfer save game and user account data from one Switch to another. In order to do this transfer, both systems obviously need to be updated to 4.0 and connected to the internet. The system a user is transferring to cannot have more than 7 users. So this is going to actually now show up in the system settings. Now, one that has been promised since the beginning of the Nintendo Switch's life is you will now be able to capture videos or record, you know what I mean. This is going to currently be limited to 30 seconds, roughly the amount of time that I would spend with Alexa Bliss in a wrestling ring. She's a women's champion. You guys are dirty. Once you've recorded them, they will show up in your gallery, in which you'll have the option to upload to Twitter or Facebook, which is really cool. 30 seconds for this starting bit isn't really that huge a deal. So I was actually reading up about it on the Nintendo Switch, and it actually came across something very interesting, because at the moment the only games that you can actually record the video on is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8, the Deluxe Edition, ARMS, and Splatoon. They have said that more titles will be adding support in the future. This is actually kind of weird that would happen, but yeah. In addition, they'll be updating with 12 user icons, including Breath of the Wild and Odyssey, which is obviously the new Mario game. You'll be able to pre-purchase and preload certain games from the eShop, and there's been an update over on the news channel. And what is this? And now this one's really weird. Additionally, users can now match the software version of a game to a group of local users, so all players can be playing the game with the most updated version. They've also gone and updated the Switch mobile app, which for multiplayer, to streamline the whole experience. Yay, this is about time. The whole recording thing was it was very much like on the old Nintendo Wii U over here in Australia. You had that TV button and the Wii TV and stuff like that, and we never got to use it. So we always knew that button was there, and it was just looking us in the eye, and we just knew that we weren't going to be able to use it. But today we are the victors, my friends. We now are able to record 30 seconds of video. I'll be looking forward to this. I'll probably use it, but yeah, as I said, it's very limited at this moment in time. It just seems weird how Nintendo is just slowly rolling out all these things. Now, in the next bit of news, which I said, Sony has announced a mini PlayStation 4 controller for kids. It's going to be officially licensed. It's dubbed the Mini Wired Gamepad. So it is obviously wired. It got revealed over at the PlayStation blog. It was actually made by Hori, which are known for sort of their fighting stick games and not games, fighting stick controllers, you know, the big bastard ones that are out there. It's actually 40% smaller than what the regular controller is. It's butt ugly. This looks terrible. Like, maybe it might be alright for kids. It really reminds me of your old school sort of Nintendo, Super Nintendo type controller. I mean, I guess the idea of it is really cool. The limited use of like the touchpad may mean that, like, you know, they're moving away from actually using that touchpad. I actually don't mind that control. It's a really nice button to be able to use. But I'm a real big fan of the actual PlayStation 4 controller. But if this is just designated for kids, I don't understand why kids need to obviously sit so close to the TV with it being wired. The sticks are smaller, everything's completely smaller. And this is going to be coming out in the US and Canada in the holidays with a suggested retail price of $30 US or 40 Canadian dollars. No news here in the good old land of Australia. And over into the quick news. There's going to be a new Switch game by Telltale's coming out. Well, it's not really new. It is going to be season 1 of Batman. So it's going to be coming out in less than a month, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, by 2 days. It's coming out in November 14 in America and November 17 in Europe and Australia. This was confirmed over on Twitter. I'll probably give this one a look. I want to see how it runs on the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully it doesn't run like dog's balls like it does on the old PlayStation Vita and all the Telltale games over there. And Resident Evil 7 has reached Capcom's lofty expectations by hitting its 4 million units shipped. This is a really good story because Resident Evil, you know, a lot of people were down on 6 and 5. I didn't actually quite mind 5. 6, I just wish that it was linear and sort of told the story in the timeline that it was supposed to, but this is really cool. And not to mention, obviously the gold edition is coming out closer to the holidays, Christmas, whatever, and so they'll probably sell a lot more of them with the complete edition there. And not to mention the Chris Redfield DLC and the final bit of DLC for the season holder passes, Zoe. And in the last bit, just when you thought that you'd heard enough of Halo the Master Chief Collection, well, a lot of people did think, but now 343 Industries has come out and shared some information regarding the fact that Halo 5 Guardians, Halo Wars 2, and the Master Chief Collection will be getting the 4K updates when the Xbox One X comes out. No real big surprise there. It's obviously Microsoft's big baby at the moment, and so it makes sense that they're going to be doing that. Wish they were maybe spending a bit more time with making a new Halo game that's actually a Halo game with the Master Chief. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's it for today's gaming news, opinions, and reactions. As I said, if you've got your own, put them down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all those beautiful things, because I love you all. And I will see you guys tomorrow, whether it's a stream or it's both. Whether this is both news and a stream, because you know what? It's Friday here in Australia tomorrow, and that's when we get it on. Guys, until I see you next time, enjoy the games you're playing, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.